Oh, me, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was on California time. Sorry. Sorry. So 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 sorry. All right. Sorry, boys and girls. I was in a meeting. It says it's 90 degrees in here. All right, boys and girls. This is a pear off my pear trees. Man. All right. Yo, 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 what's up? This is John from J's Innovation Garage in the Peach Capital of the state, baby. Let's get after it. Ha ha! Yes, sir. Y'all see this? Y'all I don't wear jewelry. Y'all see this right here? This was gifted to me. This right here was gifted to me, and I don't wear jewelry, but I do wear this. So, woo, all right. Let me show you what I got going on. So, these are the coil pack covers. Look how much they already rusted. Look how much they already rusted. These are coil pack covers. These were for JT, for Build on a Budget. But since he took the LS, the 5.3 out of his 68 C10, and he's putting the big block out of Big Shirley in there, these right here are going to Carolina Big. These are going to Carolina Big. I gotta drill the two locating holes in it. And these right here will go for Carolina Big. If anybody wants any kind of covers or panels, if you'll take cardstock and make me a template out of cardstock and then mail me the cardstock, I will make it exactly as the cardstock. And then if it's wrong, it's on you. It's not on me. But these right here are a little long, so Carolina Big will have to trim out for his oil stuff, and I will give him the hardware where he can bolt it to the valve cover. So that's that, all right? So that's those. I am going to make another set, but I'm going to do something a little different. I didn't want to mess these up, so I'm going to make another set, and I'm going to do some different designs and stuff like that on it. So that's that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's hot. So what do y'all want to see first? Y'all want to see this new tool work, or you want to go out here and see the Lemans? Which one y'all want to see first? Hey, which one y'all want to see first? You want to see me putting this the nut inserts? That's what I was going to do. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you how to put the nut inserts there. I want to see some wire wheels. I ain't got no wire wheels. Or do y'all want to see the Lemans? Which one y'all want to see first? Y'all got to let me know. I'm not going to be on here long, about 30 minutes. Can't eat too many. You can't eat too many fresh, homegrown pears. They're like coconuts. If you eat too much of them, it'll give you the bubblies. You want to see the tool? All right. All right, Fly said he wants to see the tool. All right. So here is the nut inserts, right? The rivets. So we're going to do the tool first because Fly beat you to it. So this is the nut insert, right? So the way this works is I've already drilled the holes in this panel, and I've already got one nut insert in there. And then you see this one here, I took and I drilled all the way through, right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one out, and then I'm gonna show you how this one goes in there, all right? So let's go over here and get the little handy dandy, Now I got all this stuff off of Amazon, and all right, so there is the nut insert. It's already in there. So this actually goes into there, but you have to drill the hole out just a little bit bigger. It's a little less than 3/8. All right, so let's go over and get the right drill bit. It is actually, the drill bits that you gotta use is actually a 23/64. That's the drill bit, right? So a 23/64 is the drill bit for the 1/4" knurl, right? So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna show you. Y'all just bear with me. Come live with me. All right, so this is 1/4" because that's what I had to drill in that for the hole, right? This is for that size, right? But we're gonna have to do the knurl. So we're gonna drill the hole out to a 23/64, all right? Woo. All right, so now that will go in there like that, right? So let me show you how this is gonna work. So the way this works, let me turn this around, I'm gonna show you at the same time. So the way this works is this right here is a 1/4, all right? So this right here screws onto that like that. And then you got the button right here, it says forward and reverse, all right? Ooh, it's hot. All right, so you see reverse, look. See reverse, reverse, forward. Now look, don't run this button with this on here because it'll crush it, right? So just run it down there till it's tight like that, okay? All right, now you take this nut insert and you stick it in there like that, right? And then you pull the trigger, listen to it. When you hear that, it's done. Hit the reverse. All right, gang, and that's it. Now you got a threaded nut insert, and it's all good. It's in like Flynn. So now we can take this panel like this. We put it up there like that. Let's go over here and get some bullets. Got these bolts. We're gonna put some lock washers on there, like so. Now I'm gonna put let me put that in there like that. In like Flynn, baby. Now I gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna do 8 more. 8 more, boys and girls, 8 more. And then that panel will be done. And then I'm gonna come around here and I'm gonna do all the ones on the top. All this stuff will be bolted, all right? So I went and got those, that, and that. So that's that. All right. Anybody got any questions? This is the tool. I got it off of Amazon. It is called a nut insert rivet gun. I bought extra I bought extra. So you can get all, I got all standard, no metric. So this one right here goes all the way down to 832. So 832 inserts. All right, so that's that. So that's that. Now, y'all want to go see the Lemans. Anybody got any questions on that before we change? Anybody got any questions on that? This tool right here, this tool right here, got it off of Amazon. It's about $125 or something, I think was the kit. And it has has quarter 20, 1024, 832, 3/8, and 5/16. And oh, here's something else that's kind of cool too right here. Look, it's quick connect. Look at there, quick connect. So that's cool, I like that. Which one do you like? I guess it don't matter. I mean, I've used them both. I've always used air. I mean, I guess electric would be fine too. Hey, I want to appreciate everybody. The last live of making the battery tray. So if you missed that live, go back and watch it. Made the battery tray for the Lemans. 12,884 people was watching that. Over 500 comments. Picked up 41 or 42 new subscribers in that video, and it was roughly like 60 minutes long. So I appreciate everybody watching that one. If you didn't watch it, go back and check it out and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, let's get to the damn dessert. Let's get to the dessert. So, here is the Lemans. So, boys and girls, here we go. I hope you boys and girls are looking. I hope you girls are looking. I hope you boys and girls are looking. Look at that right there, boys and girls. Got a new lip. New lips made. You know, it was like that. It was like that. It was like that. So, made a new lip. Got to do a little bit more welding right there. Made it fit the radius where they cut everything out and just left it bushwhacked. It's got a little Bondo in it, a little filler. It's not that big. So that's that right there. Here's the inner. Here's the inner. She's bolted in. Put a little crease in it right there. Radius the edges. There's the nut inserts. You see that? See, there's the nut inserts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna take my cutoff wheel and I'm gonna cut off 2 rounds of threads, right? So you got a nut insert right there and you got a nut insert there. I put a nut insert right there, and then that right there is solid. All right. Here is the coped around the electrical box. Coped around the electrical box. Tomorrow, I'm gonna build a cover to go over this, to come out and go like that so it keeps water from splashing up in there. And then what I'll do is I'll spot weld it with my squeeze welder, and there'll be a cover right there. And also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a piece of foam. I'm gonna run a piece of foam behind this so it sandwiches in. So that's that. And then right here, gonna come across, cut this off, clean this up, and run a piece to come all the way across here, and then radius down and clean all this bubble gum shit up right here, box the frame back in, and then re-weld all this back up, and then roll a piece, come down and break it about yay far, and then roll it like it done this one, roll it inward, clean up this. I'm gonna put a nut insert here and probably one there to grab it, to squeeze it up to it, and then come down and then break it under, and then clean all this up and box, and then build a new lip on this side, and bring the lip out this way, and then this inner panel will come over and bolt to that inner panel. So that's that. All right, let me let this pig down, and I'll show you the inside. Hey, there's 143 people in here. If you hadn't subscribed to the channel, man, I'd greatly appreciate it. I hear what everybody's saying, and I see what everybody wants, and I'm going to give you more of what you want. All right? So, coming down, coming down. All right, now let's look up in here. So this is what it's going to look like on the inside. All right? That's what it looks like on the inside. Y'all remember yesterday where it was cut and spliced in. All that was welded in. Clean that up. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I'm going to cut these wires. I'm going to cut these wires and I'm going to extend them. And I'm going to run them down and run them behind the A-arm and run them up. All right, and then let me show you. So that's, it's in there, boys and girls. It's in there. All right, let me show you about the battery tray. And I got big plans. Got big plans for the battery tray. All right. So the battery tray is going to go in, and the battery tray is going to set like right there. All right. The battery tray is going to set right there, plus or minus. I'm going to make some brackets to hold the battery tray in place. Then once the battery is in, I'm going to make a cover. I'm going to make a cover to come over the battery. Right, I'm gonna come up to here, follow this line right here, run the piece across here, and then come back, and then it's gonna come over here and break and go inside here, and then it's gonna come out about an inch. Once it comes out about an inch, then I'm gonna have it break. It's gonna come straight up, and then it's gonna break out this way to make a cover. So the cover will actually slide over the battery and then secure itself. I'm gonna put nut inserts in the panel, and the panel is gonna set underneath this lip, and then there'll be bolts through here holding the cover, and there'll be a nice design over top of the battery. It's gonna be a side post battery. I'm gonna redo these wires. I'm gonna redo all these wires, make them nice and neat, and it's gonna be a side post battery. So when you actually come up to the car and you look in here, there will be you won't be able to see the battery. It'll be hidden right here underneath. So once got it all coped out and got it lifted up off the frame, so it's not touching the frame, got plenty of room right there. All that's good. Goes back there and it breaks that way. Turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. And then I'm gonna take that pattern for this side and I'm gonna mirror image it on this side and do the exact same thing. And then once the front's done, I'm going to go and start doing the back and redo the wheel tubs in the back. But for the ones that's just getting here, I'll show you what was wrong. They had cut the fenders. They cut the fenders. They cut the inner fenders. They cut everything so this thing could run 30-inch rims, and then they just left it. This guy, he wants to fix everything, but he still wants to run 30s. So it's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to end up being nice. I think it's going to be the first ever that I know of. If anybody else knows, please tell me. I think it's going to be the first Lemans that I know of that has custom front wheel tubs in it. And these will be for sale. So if somebody's, and I'm gonna start making engine panels to cover up the engine bay and stuff. I'm gonna start making a lot more fabrication parts. And once I get, all these jobs thinned out, I'm gonna start doing these. So if anybody wants any kind of panels, let me know, because all this was made. Every bit of this was made. This is radius, all that was made. And then see, I put a bolt right here. So this piece here, this has a nut insert right there. So there's a bolt there holding it. And there's really nothing over the top. And it don't need anything over the top. But I am gonna put some wool wax and some bed liner right here, because the wheel is like right here. I mean, it's like super, super huge. I thought about making a piece to come out right here and roll over, but I need all the room. He's telling me like 10-inch wide, like a 10-inch wide wheel. So I need all the room I can get. Well, he needs all the room he can get So, like I said, on this side, rocks will dent the fenders. Yeah, I just said that. Big market for C10 and donk panels. Yeah, you're right, Husky 45. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Rocks will dent the fenders. The rocks will dent the fenders. They sure will. They sure will. But you know what? There's a thing that I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to undercoat it, put wool wax, and I'm going to put sound deadening on it. And the sound deadening is 120 mils thick. So that 120 mils thick is going to give me a little bit to give me some things. But I don't think that this cat is going to be driving this thing in bad weather once we get done with everything, because, I mean, he wants to redo everything. Wants a candy paint job. He wants like a blue candy paint job. He wants the bottom of the car painted. I mean, there's a lot of stuff this cat wants to do to this car. So this thing is probably going to be like a trailer queen kind of thing. And that's cool with me. But I mean, I agree with you. Rocks will hit the bottom of this fender and dent it. But this is a pretty thick fender, so I'm not really concerned about it. It's better than what he had. He didn't have nothing to start with. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have nothing to start with. But like I said, I didn't want to build nothing here because I don't have the wheel. So once I get the wheel and I put the wheel on here, I can probably come up here and make something radius from here over, you know, make it go up and over and come over here and grab and bolt there. But I don't want to spend time making something for the top and then his wheel gets here and it doesn't fit, because he's still gonna have to pay me. So it's like playing chess, not checkers. So you got to think like 15 moves ahead, and that's where I'm at. So I know I know that this is not gonna rub because this is where they cut it, right? So that's why I put my panel behind their cut line. See, here is their cut line, right? So their cut line is here. If I put my panel on the outside, then I'm gonna increase the size of the hole. Oh, actually, I'm gonna decrease the size of the hole by putting my panel on the outside. So I put my panel on the inside, and then I capped it this way and brought it in. So my line is here instead of here. So that's what I did here. So this is where they cut the fender. I went in here and I trimmed the fender and made it straight. And then I made this panel out of one piece. I radiused this in the shrinker and got all that, and then put that in there, and then I corner welded it, tack, 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 tack. And then I went in here and I cut this part here, and then I got to fix all this, and then there was some rust there, so I got to cut that out. So all this is new metal. So, but that's that. Yeah, so I'm trying to make this where he goes to turn the wheel. Like when he goes to turn the wheel, I want underneath the wheel well to look just as nice as the outside of the car. So right now it looks like a diamond in a goat's ass. And if you've done this to your car and you like it, that's okay. But here at JG Innovation Garage, we strive to do the best we can do of what we got to work with. And I got a lot of time in this. He's got a lot of time in it. It's the first set of inner fenders that I've ever built for a Lemans. But now I know where we're at, and I have this template. So the side for the passenger side should go a little faster because I already got a template. And I already got a template for this. So all I got to do is just duplicate it. So it's fun, man. I love doing stuff like this, man. I mean, I love doing paint and body work too. Don't get me wrong. I love it. So give me my damn thing back. You know, I mean, done the bed. Well, I don't mind the mess. Done the bed, done that bed. This is my son's truck. But that's what we got going on that. So, but that's that. So that's that part. Also, I'm going to build engine panels for this too as well. So, going to come over here. Going to come over here to the inner fender and build engine covers and cover everything up and cover the radiator support. Going to take this right here. Going to take this piece right here as a template and copy this on aluminum and make an aluminum panel. And instead of putting this insulation on the bottom of this hood, Going to put 5052 aluminum, lightweight aluminum, and going to put a filler panel on the bottom, which will be one piece instead of three pieces. So this one right here, this is for a 68 C10, and it's actually in three pieces. So actually, you got the center piece, and then you have the outer piece, and then you have the other outer piece. So this actually goes underneath the hood of a 68 C10, and it is in one piece, or it's in three pieces. But I'm going to TIG weld this together and make it one. So going to redo. That's why on 86 or the 86 square body, want to do it in one piece. Do it in one piece. My bead roller will do 36-inch deep, but if I only do around the perimeter instead of, and another thing on my son's truck, instead of doing like these, we're just gonna go around the whole perimeter and make a picture window. And the reason why we're gonna do a picture window is because we're gonna paint a mural underneath the bottom of the hood. You know, we're gonna paint a mural up underneath the bottom of the hood. So I'm gonna paint the panel blue. I'm gonna paint it, clear coat it, send it to my buddy in Florida. He's gonna do some murals on it, do silver leafing. He's gonna clear it. He's gonna mail it back to me. I'm gonna sand it. I'm gonna do some stuff. Then I'm gonna re-clear it. And then we're gonna take the nut inserts, and we're gonna put nut inserts to actually bolt the panel to the bottom of the hood with stainless steel button heads. So that's that. So, but yeah. This is a 4.3 V6. This is a 4.3 V6. We rebuilt the throttle body the other day on a live, so go back and check that live out, where we rebuilt the TBI unit on that. So, if any questions on that, or any questions on this? I gotta plug my phone up. Come on, live with me for a second. Live with me. Convertible. Yeah, that's a convertible. Yeah. Let me take this out here. Boy, it's hot in here. Yeah, this Lemans is a convertible. It's a 400. This car right here, yeah, it's a convertible all day. Let me, appreciate it, Carolina. 15. I don't know who those tubular A-arms are by. I don't know. A C10 door would be bad. I don't know what that. What are you talking about, Woody? What are you talking about? A C10 door? What are you talking about? Big market. Oh, door panels. Yeah, I'm on. JG line coming up. Yeah. 30. Yeah, 30. No, this is Lemans. Okay, I'm caught up. There's 261 people in here. LaMail spelled wrong. I know it's spelled wrong. I know it's spelled wrong. I didn't spell it. They did it. I didn't do it. They did it. Well, there you go. Fly just answered that question. Whoever asked whose A-arms these are, Fly said he thinks these A-arms are from Universal Car Lift. So I don't know. That I don't know. I hadn't even researched it. So if Fly says that they're from Universal, then that's probably where they're from. Should be an E where the. Oh yeah, I understand that. I understand it's spelt wrong. It's supposed to be L-E. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Yeah, it was like that when I picked the car up. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I mean, they painted over the reflector too, so I mean, it ain't no big deal. Yeah, maybe it's a Lemans instead of a Lemans. It's a Lemans. You know, like La Raza. Maybe it's Lemans. What's up, 87? Hey, 87, what do you think, big dog? 87, what you think? What do you think, 87? Hey, 87, can I say it? 87. 87, are you in here? 87, can I say it? Can I say, you know what I want to say, 87. So there's that. I got that part done. Got that part done. Like I said, working on that. There's the battery tray. Cover all that up. You've seen the nut inserts. Yeah, so what do you think, 87? So 87, I'm gonna put the battery right here, and then I'm gonna build a cover to go over the battery to hide the battery. First ever that I know of, first ever inner fenders for 68 Lemans to fit 30-inch wheels. Hey, 87. Can I do it? Can I say something? You know what I want to say. Can I say it? Give me the thumbs up if I can say it. If I can say it, give me the thumbs up. If I can't say it, give me the thumbs down. Boy, it's hot. So I can say it. I can say it. All right, let me go over and plug my phone up. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let me pin my guy right there. I just pinned my guy right there. Y'all see it, 87? Y'all see it, 87 SS boy? Y'all see it? Y'all hear me talk about him all the time, 87 SS. Y'all hear me talk about him. Let me stand my phone up. Y'all hear about me talk about my boy, 87 SS boy? I'm not gonna say his real name. I'm not gonna give his real name out. But go to his channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I want to extend my gratitude and my appreciation for his hard work. If you don't know, 87 SS is still active United States Navy. Go Navy. And my guy just got promoted to chief. He is officially chief. He has officially got his anchor. Yes, sir. He is got his anchors. Congratulations. That is a hell of a milestone. You got something that I didn't get, and I salute you, my friend. Congratulations on hard work. Everybody drop in the chat. Congratulations, 87 SS boy. He has got his anchors. I don't know when his ceremony is going to be. I don't know when his pinning ceremony is going to be. But from my lips to God's ears, if I'm available and I can make it, I will show up and show out and root for him standing there getting his anchors pinned on his collars. So, congratulations, my friend. It's well earned, and I know it's some hard ass work, boys and girls. It's some hard ass work. So, you don't have to like the military. You don't even have to be in the military, but you got to respect the military and show my guys some respect. There's a lot of other guys in here on my chat that's in the military or retired. He is still in it. He is still pulling the line. He's still running the flag up the pole. He's still tying the mast. He's still doing his thing. He's still active duty. But are we ever not active duty? Because I feel in my heart, once you take that oath, it doesn't matter if you're active or non-active. I believe that you're still in the military and you're held above approach. I think that once you take that oath and you swear to that duty, I think that you are supposed to abide by that oath until the last day you two breathe. I believe that. That is my thoughts, and I appreciate you. Yep, I appreciate you. So congratulations. I appreciate everybody that's on here. Do y'all want to, let's see, my battery's at 11%. Do you want me to try to put one more nut insert? Y'all want me to do one more nut insert? Let's see if we can do one more for the video ends. Y'all want to do one more? Let's go over and try to do one more, all right? So, I've already drilled that hole. I drilled that hole. Let me set the drill bit. We're gonna drill one more hole. We're gonna put one right here, and y'all just have to stand by, and y'all gonna have to set like this right here. I'm gonna have to live with you like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to live like this. We'll do one more. We'll do one more for my battery dies. All right, so we're doing 1/4-inch nut inserts. Let me plug my phone up. All right, you got forward and reverse. You put that on there like that. You stick it in the hole. And just like that, boys and girls, we got another nut insert. Now, once all this is done, all this will be took out and all this will be welded in solid. So this right here is where the battery is going to be. The battery is going to be in here. It's going to be insulated or fire insulated for the battery and stuff. And then I'm going to put other inserts at the top. And we're going to put button head screws to go this way. This will be wrapped in carpet. And in here, and there's where it's going to be the Terminator X, all the Holley computers, the wiring harness, and all that stuff will be in there. So that's that. So we'll do that. And for the ones that's just tuning in, this is a 61 Ford box truck, P100. Done everything. Go back and check some old videos. Built the chassis, built all these panels, built the floor, got the seats in here. It's got a 302 in it out of a 94 GT Mustang. Like I say, built the whole chassis underneath it, built the back bumper, built that bumper. We did a video on building the bumper. Put those little things on the side to match the side. And built the front bumper all the way across. Done put the radiator in. That's a oil cooler. We're gonna put a transmission cooler. Got to build the doors, new doors. This thing's aluminum. These seats are out of a 2015 Ford Explorer. Limited, they all work. So that's that, boys and girls. There's 100. It's a 94 GT Mustang. Put a 94 GT Mustang in it with a 4-speed automatic. It's got a little hot cam in it. The engine's been rebuilt. It's got a Holley system on it, Sniper 2 system. Terminator X has a AOD non-electric automatic transmission. Has a 9-inch rear end. It's geared 373 in the rear end. Like I said, it's got coilovers. Built every bit of this. All this was built in-house. Every bit of it. This thing's in here, gonna build some panels. Gonna have rear air conditioner, stereo. Gonna build a whole new aluminum headliner out of aluminum. I got some more panoramic roofs coming. Here's a panoramic roof. Might put that panoramic roof in it if he'll let me. If not, I'm gonna put that in my square body. I got another Mini Cooper panoramic roof right here. It's going in a G-body. I got 2 more panoramic roofs coming. I got to put one maybe in an 88 C20 van, and that's Fly's fault. Fly Double Up Customs. He's the one that made me do that. He makes me want to put one in there. Yeah, there's an 84 Cutlass down there. Got to do it. And then there's the wagon. But yeah, boy. So I appreciate every single one of you. Hit this. Let me catch through. You have built an 18 van. Yeah. It's your fault. It's your fault, Fly. It's your fault. I seen your video where you putting. It's your fault, Fly, where you put the daggone panoramic roof in your daggone van. And I got one, look, right there it sits, right there, a little shorty van right there. Come on now, don't do it. Yeah, I'm not putting no pano in the wagon, man. They only made 117 of those wagons, man. I'm not cutting that wagon up. But I did order the wheels for the wagon, and I did order the paint yesterday, so we're good for that. So we're gonna do that. Hey, it's okay, man. It's motivation, buddy. It's motivation. Fly's undercover, man. Y'all need to go over to Double Up Customs and hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I went over there and seen his stuff. I was like, damn, I got a van too. Shit, I need to get another daggone pano. Picked up the phone, called. I got 2 more panos coming. They cut the whole tops off a daggone a Mini Cooper. One's on its way, and I got another one coming. And I might also have a panoramic roof out of a Ford Flex. Oh, it's motivation, baby. It's motivation. We don't compete, we complete. Ain't that what Build on a Budget says? So, boys and girls, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna let y'all know Tulu did a reaction on the new song that I dropped. It's called Shifting Gears and Disappear. So Tulu did a live reaction. He recorded it. And I don't know if he's gonna post it as a premiere or he's gonna post it as a members only. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he did that for me. And if anybody else out there wants to do a live reaction to it and post it up, I'm giving you permission to. Just make sure you turn off the monetize. Just make sure you turn off the monetize button if you're monetized, because if you don't, you'll get hit with a copyright. So make sure you do that. So I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means, and I ain't even going to entertain that. I ain't even going to entertain that at all, not one bit. I'd already got a haircut, and look, it's already growing. I don't like to cry on camera. Oh, well, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. Boys and girls, it is hot. Let me tell you how hot it is in here. Let me show you. Y'all, I ain't lying to you. Well, let's drop down. All right, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. Remember what I said, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else. Just put God